We have some sad news to share with you. Former Miss USA Cheslie Kryst died yesterday. New York City police say her body was found outside a high-rise apartment building near Times Square. They are calling it a suicide. Kryst was an attorney. She was also a correspondent and host for the TV news show Extra. She was just 30 years old. Jerika Duncan looks back at the life that touched many hearts, including ours.
Miss USA 2019 is North Carolina.
Cheslie Kryst exploded onto the national stage, winning the Miss USA title in May of 2019.
I got butterflies just now, watching it all over again, just being back in that moment. And the crown's very delicate, so I love, looking at it. And every morning it actually sits by my bedside. So I wake up and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm actually Miss USA, I won.
The crowning of the North Carolina native marked an unexpected moment in history because for the first time, 3 black women were the reigning Miss USA, Miss Teen USA, and Miss America.
Did you realize when you were being crowned that this was really creating a historic moment?
No, that's the funny thing. I didn't even think about it until we started seeing posts on Instagram about, there are 3 black queens who won the national, our respective national pageants.
Kryst was a former Division I athlete and wrote about having to be hospitalized for overworking herself while earning her law degree along with an MBA at the same time.
Hey y'all, I do a lot to make sure that I maintain my mental health. And the most important thing that I did is talk to a counselor.
She was a mental health advocate speaking out on World Mental Health Day and last March wrote about her reflections on turning 30. She penned an essay for Allure, writing, "When I was crowned Miss USA 2019 at 28 years old, I was the oldest woman in history to win the title," and went on to write, "Turning 30 feels like a cold reminder that I'm running out of time to matter in society's eyes." Her success continued as she was often spotted at red carpet events, most recently working as a correspondent for Extra.
What is it like being able to do red carpets in person again?
A statement from the show reads in part, "Cheslie was not just a vital part of the show, she was a beloved part of our Extra family and touched the entire staff." According to New York City police, the 30-year-old's body was found Sunday morning in front of a high-rise in Midtown Manhattan. That same day, she made this final post on Instagram, writing, "May this day bring you rest and peace." For CBS Mornings, Jerika Duncan, New York.
I first met her in May 2019 when she was sitting at our table at the old studio. And after the show, I asked for her number because I was so taken with her and wanted to stay in touch with her, which I did. So when I got the news yesterday, I was so prepared to talk. And now it's funny, when you start saying it out loud, it's tough. When I got the news yesterday, I felt like I had been punched in the stomach, as I'm sure you did. I talked to her mom last night. Cheslie comes from a family of 6 siblings, and they are all reeling. Her mother says the family's shattered. Nobody, Nate, and I know you know her too very well, nobody saw this coming. And this is what's so upsetting to me. How do you know to offer someone help if you don't know they need the help?
That's true.
That's what I'm struggling with today. That's why this is hitting me so hard, because she seemed to have it all.
She was like a sister to me.
I know.
We worked together at Extra.
I know.
My heart goes out to her family.
Mm-hmm.
Cheslie was beautiful inside and out. She was earnest. She was intelligent. She lived a life full of passion and determination and strength. She was a strong woman.
Yes.
So this is a reminder. Check on your strong friends. Don't assume. Because this woman was sunshine personified.
Yep.
And she would walk in a room and light it up.
The room. She was sparkly and so very smart. And what's so also interesting is this week coming up, she had so many things to do, Tony, on her calendar.
Yeah.
She had a lot of things to do, a lot of things that she said she was looking forward to. And I think it's harder because people who are close to her, nobody knows, nobody has an answer to this.
No.
What did we all miss? What did we not know?
It doesn't make sense. I didn't know her personally, but I knew her work. I remember her standing right here and interviewing 3 of us. And these things don't make sense, which is why you do have to check on your strong friends. And you need to ask people directly. Don't be afraid to be frank and direct on these issues because it can save a life.
We're going to miss you, Cheslie.
Very much.
And if you or someone you know is seeking mental health resources, you can call the National Alliance on Mental Illness. There's a helpline. It's 1-800-950-6264. And if you are in a crisis right now, you can text NAMI, that is NAMI, to 741-741.